In today's video, I will talk about location tracking with SW maps and visualization of speed using QGIS. So these are the steps. First of all, we need to install SW maps, which is available for both Android and iPhone or any iOS based tablets, etc. So we simply create SW maps project, which is the interface is similar to any GIS software, and we don't create any GIS vector layers but just start tracking, and then after the tracking is completed we export it to geo package and then we visualize it in QGIS. So first of all we need to install SW maps. So you can find in your Play Store SW maps, and it is the icon, so you have to remember this if you find any similar SW maps app. And once you install this, you can find it in your store. So this I have already installed SW maps. So for this exercise I am going to start this SW maps, and it will ask if you want to open a previous project or you want to create a new project. So it may be different with iOS and Android. So in this Android app we have create new project and open project. So if you have not created any project, then just you can start with open project, and here you can create a new project. So in this Android we have all these three options. So I will use this create new project, and I will write the name. So speed track, and I create a new project. And because I am inside, so you cannot see the map because it is not taking the location, and it has so many features, like by clicking the icon you can see like sky plot where you can see the satellites, and there are another features you can explore these things. So I am not going to talk about it here. So you start recording just after installing and opening the project. You can start the record track. So you click on the record track, and when you click here it will start recording, and you will see the button change to stop button, and once you click stop it will stop. So this way we can create locations, and now we can export this data by using this export project or share project. You can share this project with the WhatsApp or email or another ways. So I export this project, and you have many options, and I prefer geo package. So in this project we have only used track, so you don't need to export so many layers. So you can just export tracks, and click export, and you will find that all the data is available in your SW maps folder. So based on your Android version, it may have different locations, but you can find. So in my Android phone, it is just inside the internal storage, and in the export, so I have this other data here, because today I just demonstrated the speed track and I did not actually export it, so it does not have any data. So but I have another data here, and you can copy your geo package file to your QGIS. So I have already done that, and now I will use my PC. So you should know how to transfer your geo package file to your PC. So after transferring the geo package file to your PC, now we can close this mobile phone application, and now I will use the QGIS. So I will start with new project, and my geo package file is inside this GIS tutorial, and there is speed, and there are two layers inside the geo package, track line, and actually it is newly created. So I'll when you begin with QGIS, you will all have only these two layers. These two are created afterwards. So let us use these two data and just drag and drop here, and you will see that two layers, track points and track, are shown here. And these track points, you can just use these track points to visualize, but I will show you more than that. So let us add one more layer here. From XYZ tiles, you can add OpenStreetMap, and we can put this OpenStreetMap below other layers. Now we can just visualize this by using symbology, like we use graduated symbol, and it should speed is already here, but it is in meter per second. So like we can classify this, and we can use different ramps. So for example, this ramp utilizes blue for the lowest value and red for the highest value, and automatically it is classified into these values. If you want to change the value, or if you want to change it to kilometer per hour, just multiply by 3.6, so that from meter per second it is changed to kilometer per hour. And you can change this range like to some round figure. 15, 20. So this is how we can do this, and if you apply this, we can see that the color has changed. But when it has lower zoom, the color is not very distinct. So we use this to create a new line so that we can visualize the speed more clearly. So let us use this point data. We can see that this line data has single feature, so we cannot use this. So what we do is we use database manager from this tool, and first of all in the geo package we add new connection, and as I show you that my data is inside D drive, GIS tutorials, video, and then speed. So I have this speed track.geo package, and I open this one, and now this geo package, I have so many geo package data here. So speed track is the newly added connection. So this track line I will delete for the time being, because it was not created by this app SW Maps. So once you have these layers, we can use some query. So in this tutorial I will not be explaining about the SQL. You can find many references. So I will just copy and paste here. So I will just, in the brief, I will explain what it does. So let us take this track points. So it has so many fields, and there is a field called speed, which records speed in meter per second. So what this DB manager does is it calculates the average speed multiplied by 0.5 into and 0.5 to average these two speeds, and then multiply by 3.6 to convert it to kilometer per hour, and it will join two fields, two rows, such that the ID of first row and ID of second row are related with by this equation. And I have added this one because when you create multiple tracks, the name will be different. So but in this case there is only one track, so we don't need this part, but for multiple tracks we need this. So once you run this SQL, we can just execute this one, and we will find this new output from this. So the linegeom is the new geometry which joins two rows and creates a line geometry from 2 points. So track points are point geometry, and when we join two different rows, it will create a line geometry, and it will be shown here. So you have to load this as a new layer, and so ID is the unique field, and geometry field is linegeom. So you have to select this and then load. So now it is loaded as query layer. So we can see this as query layer, and now we can export this so that we can have a permanently added layer to this geo package. So we use the same and it will be you can write any name. So I write track line and I add to the map. So I remove this part. So it is because it is temporary. So now we can see that this line layer created, and I use this symbology. So graduated again, and we use speed, average speed, because it is already in kilometer per hour, and make it a bit thicker, like 1, and we use this and classify. Again we can see this, and we can change these values as I explained earlier. So once I apply this, so you can see this layer here, and in this way, even if you zoom it, you can see this layer displayed clearly. Now I will show you how to create an animated movie out of this. Now what I do is in the track points, I will add a time. It is text in the text format, so I will create one more field which will have date time value, so that we can animate it. So let us use this field calculator, and I use this track time as field and date and time. So to change the text to date and time, we simply use to date time, and we use this time field, and it will change to date time format. You understand why I did this in a few seconds. So we have to save this one and close. And now what we do is, there is one temporal controller. This helps in different ways for animation. So first of all, I will use these properties, and then there is temporal, and we click this, and single field with date and time, and we use this newly created field track time, and event duration, okay, apply, and then we use this temporal controller. And now I will change this layer symbology. So for example, the symbology I will change to single symbol, and I will change it to SVG marker. If you the data was location was tracked with bike, so I will use a bike as symbol, and the bike should be about big to show here. Okay, so here it is showing temporal navigation disabled, so we now this is showing the start time and end time based on the track time field. We need to change the step to, for example, 1 second, and then we can see that it is here like this, and if we play this button, we can it is slow, but we can see that it is moving like this, but we can make it a bit better. So there is one field called bearing. It shows the angle or from north, so we can use this bearing to change the orientation of the bike. So let me tell you how to do it. So this SVG marker, we have rotation, and rotation we use 270 plus bearing, and if you apply this one, you can see that the bike is oriented along the path, and now we can see that the bike is oriented along this path. A few things still needed, so first let us make it at the top, and we can stop this for a while, and so finally we need to create this animation. So total number of frames depend on the number of rows of data. So we can see that we have 992 track points. So we create 992 points, and then so first points, the bearing is not taken correctly, but after that you can see that it is moving in the right direction. So to create animation, you have to export animation, and you can choose the area according to the map canvas extent, or when you click this save button, it asks for the area to be animated. So we can draw on canvas like this, and output width and height is shown here. So we can do to make it a bit smaller, we can make it like this, as you want. And when you click save, and the name of the file will be like this, speed track, and it will be saved in this frames directory. So this if we check this directory, actually it is in different directory, so I'll show you. In this frames directory, I already have this saved, and it takes a long time, so I am not going to show you here. So just click on save, and it will start saving this PNG file inside this folder. So you have to choose the folder that you want, and then once you save, then it will start saving. So I am not going to click this save button this time, and when you save this it will be created, it will create PNG files. And next what we do is we need ImageMagick or FFmpeg to change it into animation. So we need, once you have this FFmpeg software, you can open in terminal and copy this whole command and run it. So inside the frames there are PNG files, so I have to give this as input and scale it so that it is both width and height are multiple of 2, that is even number. So this may be a bit complicated, but once you enter here, it will create this output file named test.mp4. So now if you see this test, so let me open with VLC media player and open file. So you can see that this bike is moving and its speed is also here. So you need to label this. In this way we can create an animation. Thank you for watching this video.